Greetings and salutations, I am MazezRealm, and this is officially my first commentary. And since it's my first commentary, I wanted it to be epic and awesome. And because of that, I'm going to be talking of all things Call of Duty. So if you're not a fan of the franchise, this is not a commentary that you'd want to listen to. And if you are, well, stay tuned, because this will be awesome. Regardless, I'm going to be talking about perks for my first commentary, and the ones that I've grown accustomed to, and the ones that I like, especially now in Modern Warfare 3. And just to give you a little bit of a background on my Call of Duty experience, I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. In fact, since the franchise first started. I've been playing since Call of Duty 1, and when it was out on PC, and I enjoyed it very much. It had some cool elements, some things that I had seen before, and I've been playing the hell out of this franchise ever since. You know, I enjoyed Call of Duty 2, enjoyed Call of Duty 3. The multiplayer was a little bit weird, with all the vehicles and the bipods and light machine guns that made light machine guns fucking tank. But it was overall okay. And then Call of Duty 4 came out, and that basically made the franchise an incredible franchise to beat, basically, because of the fact that it was just so fresh, so new, and just pretty much fucking epic. So, definitely Call of Duty 4 would have to be my favorite one to date, and Call of Duty 3 would basically be right up there with it. I think it's the most balanced Call of Duty to date, and I'm sure that after they complete the rest of the updates for those FMG9s that we all have grown to love, and the bloody Type 95 that we also have grown to love. Once they fix those, I'm sure the game will be a whole lot better and a whole lot more balanced. So, I'm just going to dive right into the perk setups that I personally like. Right now, there's gameplay here playing in the background of me on interchange with a Scar L, with a suppressor and kick for the proficiency. And I love the Scar. I think the Scar is brilliant, but I think that not only do guns do particularly well with certain attachments and proficiencies, but also if you have a good perk setup, you'll realize that your gun is so much more epic and so much cooler. It just fucking owns you. So personally, my favorite perk setup that I've used is obviously Scavenger. I hate running out of ammo. I've always hated it, and Scavenger is a godsend for people who play like I do. I generally try to hold off areas of maps until I get my kill streak stacked up, and then I just unleash, and that's how I play normally. So, you know, Scavenger definitely helps me play that way. My secondary perk that I enjoy, or the red perk, would have to be Assassin. Anything that keeps you off the radar. I hate when people are camping in a corner and they just called in their UAV, and I'm not paying attention and they shoot me in the asshole. I don't like that. So, because of that, I use Assassin. And Assassin actually saves my ass a lot. So, definitely Assassin would have to be one of my favorites for Modern Warfare 3 as well. And Dead Silence for my third perk. Sick. Absolutely fucking sick. Why is it sick? Well, because you're silent and deadly, and it's just fucking sick. And on top of that, the pro variant of the perk doesn't let you get hurt from falling. How sick is that? You're basically just a sick soldier that is quiet and doesn't get hurt from shit. So that's a good perk. It also helps you sneak up on people, obviously, and it prevents you from taking, or it prevents the effects of recon from basically lighting you up on the mini-map too. So that also helps with people throwing grenades and flashbangs if you're trying to you know, show their teammates where you are. So it actually does help a lot with that as well. But as you can see, this perk setup helps me a lot because of the fact that I start out with a Predator missile and then I have a Cobra, or a helicopter I should say, an attack helicopter, and then after that I've got the AC-130, so helps me stack up my kill streaks quite nicely, and those are great perks, and they're more of a they're more lone wolf perks, I guess I could say. They don't necessarily help your teammates. However, if you're racking up kills, like I happen to be doing in this match in particular, it actually does help your team in the long run anyway. As you can tell, I had teammates who were brain dead, and that is the case in most matches that I play. I have dumbass teammates, and I usually have to be on my A game in order to win, and that's fine, you know. It's part of Call of Duty. You're gonna have people who aren't good, and you're gonna have people who are good. And there's obviously people that are better than I am, and that's always how it's gonna be. But those are basically the 3 perks that I use the most. For other perks that I enjoy using a lot, I would definitely have to go with Stalker and Stalker Pro. It's just such a useful perk, man. I'm telling you, it's sick. If you have Stalker Pro, not only does it help you strafe the enemy quite well, but it also helps you evade explosives without necessarily knowing that they're even there. So you can walk right by a claymore. It trips it, however it delays it so you don't die right away from it. And half the time, if there's a camper that just placed a claymore and you walk right by the claymore and he doesn't get a chance to shoot you with his gun, the claymore is going to kill his ass. So it actually works a lot for your benefit as well. Also helps your teammates, unless they're butt buddies and they're right behind you. Then, you know, you trip a claymore and, oh, that's so terrible, your teammate dies too. Just because of the fact that they're not watching where they're going. So, it's definitely a lone wolf perk, but it's definitely very useful for let's say for a specialist strike package setup. I personally love the strike package setup, and I always use blind eye as my first unlock, just because of the fact that it really helps you stay away from, you know, all those kill streaks up in the air. It helps you survive from all that shit. On rare occasions, I'll actually use Hardline Pro to unlock my other on the specialist strike package. And the reason why I do that is because with the Hardened Pro, every other assist counts towards your next point streak. So it actually helps a lot with the fact that if you get a lot of assists, like I happen to, it'll just stack up for your next point streak. So it works out quite well either way. But definitely Hardline, very useful if you get a lot of assists. Very good team perk because you're not too worried about getting kills necessarily. You're just worried about suppressive fire and taking care of the people in front of you. If you don't get the kill, nobody gives a shit. You will still get the assist, and it will still count for your next point streak, or every other one will anyway. So that's a damn good perk too. Sit Rep, brilliant perk. Loved it in Modern Warfare 2. Love it in Modern Warfare 3 just as much. The Pro variant is probably the most useful that I can think of, just because audio in this game is brilliant. Black Ops did not have it right whatsoever. Modern Warfare 3 has it perfect. I love the sound of this thing. And with SitRep Pro, if you use Turtle Beaches or headphones while you're playing, definitely SitRep Pro is a perk that will make you God. It will just make you hear everything. And it's very useful. It's a pain in the ass to get just because you have to destroy a bunch of explosives, and explosives aren't as easy to come by as they used to in Modern Warfare 2. As they used to be, I should say. In Modern Warfare 2, you could find a claymore every fucking 5 feet. Now, it's a lot more rare, and you only get one. So, you know, it takes a little bit of time. So if you're prestiging, if you're constantly prestiging like I am, it will definitely benefit you to use stalkers to avoid explosives until you get to the 10th prestige, and then work on SitRep, because you'll never lose the perk again. You know, you'll never have to worry about you know, losing that perk when you prestige. Or the pro variant of it, I should say. So definitely consider those perks, enjoy those perks, and basically find the perks that you think will work better for your playstyle. For me, my playstyle is I'm very aggressive, but I'm also strategic in flanking. I will not flank someone if I'm not sure what is on the other side. That's just a tip that I would advise you guys to use. You never want to blindly follow somebody into their trap, because odds are they will have a butt buddy, so even if you do kill them, you'll get shot right away. So I recommend holding off an entire area of a map. Most of the time your teammates are running around like chickens without fucking heads, so it definitely helps to hold off an area. I'm not saying camp in a fucking corner, because that's everybody hates camp except for the campers. They love it. But for me, I like holding off an area of the map, making sure that I pick people off at long range, if I'm using an assault rifle, of course. And then when I get my kill streaks, I become a little bit more aggressive. I start, you know, going on the outskirts of the map, taking care of people from there, and usually that's how I take care of people. And with the perk setups that I use, it helps a lot with flanking people. Dead Silence helps you not be noticed at all. As you can see in the gameplay, I'm using the specialist package with the G36C, a suppressor and focus for my proficiency on the gun, and it's working great just because of the fact that I'm not running around exposing my back until I have my specialist bonus. Once I have my specialist bonus, then I start moving around a little bit more, because of the simple fact that I can actually afford to do that, because I have all the perks, and I'm basically a one-man army, motherfucker. So it definitely helps a lot. And some people might consider this camping. I don't consider it camping, because I'm not waiting to ambush players. I'm actually going in and out of cover, picking them off, checking my back, checking different hot spots or choke points to pick them off, and I pick them off. Once I get those specialist bonus, I'm golden, I'm good to go. It helps a lot with that, and with that aggressive playstyle that I have. So basically, those are my tidbits on perks. I'll probably go into them in more detail a little bit later, but I just wanted to cover that, and hopefully you guys could get some advice from that and enjoy the game a little bit more because of it. So thank you guys, and I'll run into you guys a little later. So thanks a lot.